Hi book besties, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you guys are seeing my face for the first time, hi, my name is Maya and I like to talk about books here on the internet. This is just a very quick intro, so I'm sorry for the background noise. I have to keep the door open. It's AC. I have no air on at the moment. I am currently at the gas pump. So you guys can clearly tell I'm doing this very, very quickly. Listen, this is the night of that I am filming this intro and this outro, but I just wanted to properly introduce this video because this is my Summerween Days 3 and 4 vlog, and while I do say happy Summerween Day this or that every single day, I didn't film a proper intro for this video, nor did I really film a proper intro for next video either. And I don't think I did my normal intro for days 1 and 2, but I felt like I did enough, I think, to where I maybe got it in then. I'm not entirely sure, but best laid plans were tried. Some failed, some won. It's fine. Welcome to Summerween Days 3 and 4. There will be a lot of extra additional cards that explain some things because, ooh, I was in and out these 2 days for filming, so I hope the video makes sense. If not, let me know in the comments what you would like me to clarify, and I will try to clarify either in the next video or when I wrap up this Summerween experience, because I am going to do a separate video for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Welcome to day 3 of Summerween! Okay, I'll stop. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of my Doordash delivering. I am now going to just spend the next couple of hours just Doordashing, and yeah, that's gonna be the morning. I'll see you guys in a bit. So, listen, one would think that as an avid reader with this many books on her shelf would have some sort of reading routine, right? Yeah, that's not the case. I am typically at work and can only fit in some reading sessions during my downtime and or breaks, or I am just literally out dashing and unable to read in general. Most of the time I can fit in some reading on my off days when I am working on my computer, which does tend to be most of my time and most of my energy. So where does that leave me in trying to find some sort of reading routine? Honestly, it doesn't. But there are things that I do that make the reading experience familiar and cozy. Number 1, find me a nice little playlist or something in the background just to have on as ambiance, and or actually turn everything off so I could lock in if it's a book that I need to lock in. 2, to always have some sort of bevy with me, not just water, but like some sort of energy bevy, some sort of coffee. Having the area clear. Anything that I am doing outside of that, it gets literally physically sometimes pushed to the side, and I just go on with my reading. Even if it's 5 or 10 minutes of reading, it's still uninterrupted little moments of reading, and those have really helped me actually get through quite a fair few more books than I have ever done before. So that is it for my irregular reading routine or lack of a reading routine. Happy Summerween, everybody. I cannot wait to see everybody's reading routines, and I can't wait to post tomorrow. Bye! Hi guys, welcome to day 4 of Summerween. I'm so happy to be here, so happy to be in the mood to actually be filming. I honestly didn't know if I was going to be filming any talking portion at all today. I'm gonna be so very honest. I felt it in my soul that there could probably be a good chance that today was just gonna be such a wash with vlogging. When I have a particular feeling of life, I go along with that gut feeling. I can somewhat salvage the day at the very end, and like I knew I was going to be able to salvage it. I just needed to get through the harder parts of the morning, and the harder parts of the morning truly was probably just caused by there was so much I wanted to get done and so much I wanted to do, and I have a vision in my head of how I want to accomplish these things, and it was working out that my vision could be manifested. I just needed to do a little bit more than I thought, and so I was a little bit more anxious, a little bit more focused, a little bit more not here with other stuff and with the feeling of it. So I just kind of decided I was just gonna push through with what I wanted to do, and then anything extra on top of that I just put to the side, aka the vlogging of it all. And I think that was the best choice. I don't regret it at all whatsoever. I think that it needed to happen in the way that it did so that I could be better and that I could film later on today as I am doing now, but also so that I could feel good enough to go out and do what I needed to do, aka Doordashing later this evening. But what I did behind the scenes, and I have visual proof for this, was my to-do list. There's actually quite a bit on here. Edit my Summerween TBR video, upload, create thumbnail, do description, and I did all of those separately so that I can check every single item off as I did it because it makes me feel more accomplished. Edit my Summerween day 1 vlog, just the first initial edits, I did do that. Finish my June stats, which I did indeed do. Then I wanted to take my current read pick, which was the daily Instagram challenge, because I didn't do that yesterday. And I did that, and then I posted it. And then I have some other stuff that was just a reminder. So to edit a Instagram post description, I wanted to start reading my paid Readers Club book because those are timed tasks and I do get paid for those, so I do kind of want to get some money. To update the vlog, doing it right now, and also to promote the video that I literally just finished editing and uploading this morning. You guys, I work for you guys. Like, I am an unpaid intern on this channel, I feel, when it comes to my content, because this past couple of videos, and honestly just this past like month in general, because I'm filming here, but then I also have my lifestyle channel, so I'm filming for there. And then I have a project in the works behind the scenes that I'm going to share more and more as it approaches reveal day. Coffee save me. It's good, but it doesn't completely save me from the inevitable. I had finished Nancy Drew Diaries Once Upon a Thriller by Caroline Keene, and I did actually submit for this. You guys, I found something out about this book and we need to talk about it because what? Actually, I found 2 separate things, but one I think was just a misinformation on the part of everything that is out in the world on the internet, And then the second one is actually a real thing that I need to dive into. I need to figure out the mystery of it all. So that's what y'all missed. And now I'm actually gonna sign off, and potentially, I actually don't know, because it's probably not me looking at the thermometer thinking it was a clock. It's probably closer to 2, and I'm gonna start heading out around 3:30-ish. So I have about an hour. So I'm debating, do I start this book that'll help me with my prompts, or do I start reading my paid readers club book, which actually, can I just say, it's very fitting for the Summerween vibes. Here, let me pull it up. It's called Shadows of Creek Hollow. This is a Strathmore paranormal, so, you know, paranormal. We're getting into the right vibes. The first sentence of the blurb: I curse you for all eternity. Perfect. The words jolt Evelyn awake again. Night after night, the same cold voice, the same spectral hands around Stephen's throat, the same dead eyes staring back at her from a world she was never supposed to enter. They thought it was over. After banishing the vengeful spirit of Camille Draga from Domains, paranormal professor Stephen Davenport and his partner Evelyn believed the nightmare had ended. I may be reading the second book in a series accidentally. I don't know, that's happened before. The haunted nightclub fell quiet. The shadows retreated. Life was supposed to go back to normal, but Camille was never the kind of spirit who stayed gone. When cryptic clues and old census records point to a long-abandoned settlement deep in Virginia's Highland County, Stephen and his enigmatic friend Ted venture into the mountains to find Creek Hollow, an eerie ghost town swallowed by forest, silence, and secrets buried for nearly a century. What began as a research trip quickly spirals into something far more dangerous. Strange figures move through the trees at night. A mysterious witch speaks from beyond the veil, and the truth about Creek Hollow's disappearance is darker than anything Stephen has investigated before. She is nearer than you know. Back at Domains, Evelyn is fighting her own battle. The blood amulet around her neck pulses with an energy she cannot explain. Foreign thoughts bleed into her mind. Hidden rooms reveal century-old warnings, and the deeper she digs into the building's buried history, the more she realizes that something ancient, something hungry, has been waiting for her all along. What does the spirit need to live again? What price will the living pay when the dead refuse to stay dead? Shadows of Creek Hollow is the third installment in the Strathmore... Okay, so third installment. In the Strathmore Paranormal series, a pulse-pounding paranormal suspense novel that weaves Romanian folklore, secret societies, I do like those, and supernatural terror into a story that will keep you turning pages long after the lights should have been turned off. Well, that sounds like it's promising a lot. I don't know, I'm quite wary of things that tend to promise quite a lot. Listen, what was it? April's book has me... April's reading wrap-up has me being the actual skeptic, which is hilarious because I got the skeptic for my July TBR game. But anyways, let's continue. While it stands on its own, readers of The Haunting of Crimshaw Manor and The Spirits of Domains will find threads that deepen the mystery and raise the stakes to their most dangerous yet. Okay, so it's a standalone, cool. But also intermingled, got it. Some towns are abandoned for a reason. Some spirits are banished for a reason. And some secrets should never be unearthed. Well, the problem, I believe, probably leads back to the fact that you were the one that started this whole thing. Because supernatural activity doesn't happen without the natural living person trying to dig into things they probably shouldn't have put their noses in usually in these types of stories. Oh my gosh, I know I should be sympathizing and empathizing with them, and I'm just like, yeah, go humans. Absolutely not. I'm not that type of reader, man. I'm just like, we're stupid. I can't. Wow.
What was in that coffee? Anyway, you know what? For as much as I should probably start reading this, or any of my books, to be honest, maybe I'll put on like a spooky little playlist, because that will actually complete a bingo for me on the bingo board. One of the rows at least. So I'm gonna put on a spooky playlist, start editing for like an hour and a half or so, and then I'm gonna go out, do my Doordash shift, take my time with that. Once I get back home, then I have all night to read to my little horror heart's content. And I know exactly how that sounded, and I was trying to enunciate certain certain consonants, and it just didn't happen. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Signing off. See you guys maybe later tonight. I don't know. Hi guys, me again. As I said, I needed to properly intro and outro this video, so I am here to outro. Thank you guys so much for watching, for taking the time out of your day to do so. And as always, and I'm really sorry that I can only do this one-handed, so it might look a little weird, but thank you guys for being the absolute best bookish bestie that ever was, is, or ever will be. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye!